Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shalott. I am having a perfume video for you today. This was supposed to be done yesterday. I didn't get it up. I'm going to try to get it up today, Saturday, and maybe it may be up on Sunday. I don't know. So really quickly, before I start getting into the actual content of the video, I want to make a couple of disclaimers. Disclaimer number one, my air conditioning is on because it's super hot here in Las Vegas and I will die if I don't have it on. So if it's loud, I apologize. Disclaimer number two, my door's open. If you see anyone moving back there, it's either my cat or an intruder because I'm home alone. And disclaimer number three, there was the third thing. Oh, my eyeshadow. My eyeshadow is crazy today because earlier I was just having like makeup therapy, you know, where sometimes you just like put makeup on your face just playing. And I thought to myself I was going to be filming a video about the beach or ocean. So I tried to do something a little bit like oceany, and this is what happened. So I apologize if my makeup is too much, but how it is. So what I'm going to do for you today, you maybe could tell from the title of this video, but I have two perfumes, not four, two perfumes. I'm sorry. It's been a little while since I've sat down and filmed something, so I'm a little bit out of touch. Two perfumes. One is very expensive, discontinued, hard to find. The other is not inexpensive, but is a mid-range scent that is new to the market, fairly new to the market, and it's easy to find. And what I thought about doing is because it's summer, or it's almost summer. It'll be summer soon. My cat's down here. I think the 21st of June is officially the start of summer. So a lot of scents, a lot of summer scents are very beachy, very ocean themed, but I don't care for beachy scents that have a heavy like floral, sunscreeny, coconut compound scent to them. I know some people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's a huge market with a lot of scents like that, but I've tried a ton of beach scents, a ton of ocean scents, and these two that I'm going to show you are the two that I think if you want to smell like the ocean, not like the beach, like the ocean, these two are going to be some of your best bets. Of course, there's other ones, and you know, there's a lot of great scents that are beach scented. Bobbi Brown Beach is a cult classic. Mason Martin Margiela, I'm not sure if that's right. They have the Beach Walk, the replica scent Beach Walk, which is supposed to be great. I don't care for it, but that's kind of my preference. I don't know. Last year, I think not Acqua di Gio. Last year, Dolce & Gabbana did one in their light blue range that was really nice. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to purchase it before it was no longer being sold at Sephora, and I haven't gone online. Acqua di Gio Sun is a good beachy one. Anyway, there's tons when it comes to ocean scented things. So I'll start with the one that's impossible to find, because why not? Go ahead and start with that one. And it's been in favorites of mine before. You probably, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know what I'm gonna say, but it is the Balenciaga Paris L'Edition Maier fragrance. This scent is so beautiful. I can't really put it into words. I have tried I think I've tried every Balenciaga fragrance that has been released, and I haven't really loved most of them. I don't love the original Paris. I don't love a lot of the Paris variations. I don't love Balenciaga B. I do have Flora Botanica, but I don't love it. Rosa Botanica wasn't my favorite. I know there's more that I'm forgetting, but however, Balenciaga Paris L'Edition Maier is amazing. I have some notes on my phone about the scent. So Balenciaga Paris L'Edition Maier. It is a floral aquatic. The top notes are bergamot, yuzu, and green shiso leaf. The mid notes are wet lily of the valley and seashell accord. And the base notes are dry woods, sandalwood, and again, the seashell accord. And that is what really makes this stand out from other ocean scented fragrances, is that seashell accord, because it's fresh and it's beachy. I don't know what they've put in it. If you didn't know, an accord is a composition, a chemical composition of fragrance that is designed to smell like a certain thing. So seashell accord may have everything but seashells actually in it, as long as it ends up smelling like you would imagine a seashell smells, or the perfumer imagines a seashell smells. Anyway, it comes in this gorgeous blue, it's a turquoise blue bottle, and if you can see, it does have a that oil on water reflect to imitate a mother of pearl type of lighting or appearance. And then the cap is designed again to look like a pearl. The whole bottle is put together fantastic. The scent is put together in a fantastic way. I purchased mine while it was still in stock. I believe this is a 2015 limited edition. It was still in stock. I purchased mine from Neiman and Marcus. I did pay, I think I paid between $250 or $270 around there, maybe like $285, in that range. You can occasionally find it online in about the $200 range. However, most of the places that I have seen selling this, or selling what they claim to be this, are not places that I consider to be reputable second-hand perfume retailers. So take your chance. If you want it that bad, you might have to take a chance, or you can you know, just keep a weather eye out for something that's maybe a little bit more trustworthy. It is only in one size. It did only ever come in one size. It is 75 ml, which is 2.5 fluid ounces. I try to use mine very sparingly because I love it so much, but I do bring it out every summer. So yeah, that is the first scent I have for you. That is the Balenciaga Paris L'Edition Maier. So let's get that out of the way, because we don't, you know, we can't get that. That's a pain. That's sad. We're really, really sad. The second scent is newer. I think it was released this spring as part of the expansion of the Tory Burch fragrance line. It could have been released last year though. I'm not 100% sure on that. So 2017, 2018, it is currently in production, and it is of course Tory Burch Belle Azure. Ooh, lights reflecting. So this fragrance is the aquatic fragrance, I want to say, but it's listed on the website, on Tory Burch website, as a floral fragrance. I don't have a heavy note of floral when I smell this, but it's a little bit more floral than the Balenciaga. So can you see it? You can't see it if I set that down. So anyway, shake it off. If you didn't watch my video with the Sephora Deluxe sampler set, you wouldn't know, but this was of course the fragrance that I chose from that set. I do think that it is very beautiful, it's clean, it's fresh, and it's oceanic, which is what I look for in a summer fragrance. So got my notes here, handy dandy. So Tory Burch Belle Azure is marketed as a floral fragrance. The top note is bergamot, which is one of my favorite fragrance notes. Your mid notes are neroli and peony, which are where you get that, probably that more floral fragrance. But your base notes here in this fragrance are really interesting because they list the base notes as vetiver and cedarwood, which are both much more masculine base notes than you often find in women's perfumery. And those two scents, the vetiver especially, are what give this fragrance the very watery, aquatic, crisp freshness. And then the cedar wood is what grounds it. So it's called a floral, and there is some floral on top, but mostly what I get is just a really fresh kind of seaside appeal from this. So to compare and contrast these two fragrances, oh, I'm sorry. Let me finish telling you about Tory Burch. I got all excited. So the Tory Burch comes in 3 different sizes. It comes in rollerball or travel spray size. This is a 50 milliliter or 1.7 fluid ounce, and it also comes in 100 milliliter or 3.4 fluid ounce eau de parfum. It is eau de parfum. Yeah, eau de parfum. The Balenciaga is eau de parfum too, in case you were wondering. I purchased mine from Sephora, obviously, because I got it from the fragrance sampler. The sampler set and the wedding set that are on Sephora's perfume favorites site now both offer this as a choice. The deluxe sampler set is $75. The perfume wedding sampler set is $65, but you only get the travel sprays. If you decide to purchase the 50 ml bottle without purchasing a set, it's going to run you $96 US. Of course, because it is currently in production and it is a recent scent, you could probably find it at more trusted perfume discount retailers like Perfumania or Perfume.com for a little bit less than that. But that's where I got mine. Okay, so going into the two fragrances, like basically what do I prefer and why. Obviously, if I were going to recommend one, I would recommend the Tory Burch because it's much easier to get a hold of. And I definitely, once again, I want to say, if you see the Balenciaga L'Edition Maier being sold online, please don't purchase without taking anything you're reading or seeing with a grain of salt, because I have not seen this at any of the retailers I know and trust. I've only seen it through eBay and Amazon Marketplace, which may be authentic. I'm not saying those aren't authentic, but there is the possibility for them to be forgeries, so you do have to be careful. Balenciaga is a little bit more aquatic. Obviously, it has that seashell accord. It does remind me more of a beach. Both of these scents, when I say the beach, I'm not talking about like the Florida beach or the California coastline. I'm talking about like the Atlantic, the rocky shores up of, the North Atlantic or the North Pacific. I'm talking about like ocean, beach, not laying out in the sand and sun, but like waves crashing on the rocky shore, if that doesn't make sense, but that's how it makes me feel. The Balenciaga also has a better longevity, I noticed, than the Tory Burch, but again, it just may be a higher concentration of perfume oil in the product. One thing that there is going for it with the Tory Burch is it's a bolder fragrance. You have that cedar wood and that vetiver at the base, so it does have a bolder presence, so you don't need to use as much of the product to get a very good sillage from what you spray, whether it's on your skin or on your clothes. The L'Edition Maier is more toned down. It's much more subtle, very good for like casual daytime wear, whereas this I feel is much more appropriate to either, day transitioning to night or days out with friends, if you're at the beach or whatever. I definitely pick these two scents as my #1 perfume picks for beach scents, and I will definitely be wearing both of them all summer long. The Tory Burch, I think, transitions better into fall and winter because it has those bolder undertones than the Balenciaga does. The Balenciaga really needs the heat of the summer to help make its presence known, and also it's discontinued, so Tory Burch does have a new scent that they've released, or she's released, the company has released, that is more geared towards that like sunscreeny coconut beachy scent. I think that if you like that type of summery beachy scent, you should check it out. I don't know the name. I will write it here. I will write it on here. But it's brand new for this summer, so and check that out. And finally, I don't have it here to show you, but I did want to mention that if you are looking for a home scent that is very oceanic, strongly recommend checking out Diptyque and the Tomas Maier line. The last time I was on their site, there was product in stock, but it is a limited edition. I think they may have made it permanent though. He has 3 candles in the range. They're all $75 or $85. They're the regular size. They're not the travel size. And they're all 3 designed to smell like different, like beachy type of scents. So you've got West Palm Beach, I think. You've got I can't think of a third one, and then the one I have is Montauk Bay, and it's a beautiful, again, ocean scent without smelling like suntan and coconut, which as I get older, I just really am starting to become more and more displeased with coconut scents, so I do try to avoid them. That's why I'm presenting these to you instead. So anyway, I will try to list everything in the down bar below the box, the info box, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am so glad to see you again for another video, and hopefully next Monday or Tuesday I'll have a makeup look or a makeup video for you. If you're interested in seeing a video on how I did this look, please let me know, because it took some work to get this what I have going on, so I could definitely reproduce it for you. I know like what happened here. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found these recommendations helpful, and if you'd like more scent recommendations, you can check out my blog. I will have that link down below as well. All right, see you next time.